losing money now. Uber is launching a new feature that allows women to avoid driving or riding with men. Now, this is a crazy thing. Lyft has already done this. This whole little program. It looks like now Uber is trying it. Uber is doing it. They have already done it in a couple places overseas. Now they're bringing it into a couple places in the United States. I think it's Los Angeles, Detroit, San Francisco. You can play the video. It's not really I'm talking. So you like they said right there, Uber announced. Yep. For the first time in the U.S., we are launching a women's preference feature designed for them. You know, women want to feel safe. I was doing my research for this whole situation. It's going fast. I was doing my research for this whole situation. Oh, here it goes right here. For the first time in the U.S., we're launching a women's preference feature designed to give women rides and drivers more choice, more confidence, and more flexibility. When they use Uber pilots, they will begin in Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Detroit in the next few weeks. Now, doing my research,
Get women helicopter pilots.
they have Uber helicopters in New York.
Yeah.
But I was doing my research on this whole situation. I mean, a lot of women have been getting assaulted and bothered with in Uber rides. So I was going like all the way back to like 2015 to 17. It was around 6,000 people. Now it's around like 3,000 people are basically reporting something crazy that's going on with the Uber rides. So I mean, yeah, this would definitely help women out, and also I mean, hopefully it does help boost Uber with getting more women drivers for Uber rides, because they're saying like when it comes to like Uber Eats, women killing in that like majority, like 50% of the time it's gonna be a woman or a man. You can bet like 10 if you order 10 times, it'd probably be like 6 times it'd be a man, 4 times it'd be a girl. But when it comes to
I don't know. I mean, as far as I've taken Uber and Lyft a handful of times.
no, it's Uber Eats.
Oh.
Uber Eats is mostly 50-50. Uber, yeah, but Uber drivers is 20% women, like 18 to 20% women.
I mostly got men drivers.
It's mainly men. If you go on Uber 10 times, you probably get a girl once.
You know, it'd be crazy if that'd be a way for like women to support women, where if you request a woman driver, you can get it, but it's an upcharge.
I mean,
and then the woman that drives gets more.
I mean, yeah, I can definitely see that happening, but at the same time, it's not enough women drivers out there, so that's where they made it the feature where like you when you come out, you order your ride, you can set the preference to women's only. But I mean, if you waiting for too long, you see like, oh yeah, the wait time's 20 minutes, you can just change it back and go to regular mode, and you can just get a male driver.
Picked up right away.
Yeah, and get picked up right away.
Do you think it's a fair point? I've heard some of the men drivers say that were complaining. That, hey, they have our ID, our personal information, our address, and it's all confirmed before we can be drivers. So it's like if anything happens, the police know exactly who we are. What is there to be afraid of? Like, why do they need to try to essentially cut us out?
Yeah, I definitely understand where they're coming from. That's why I feel like a lot of dudes. I feel like this is it's kind of discrimination. Like, it's you basically getting blamed for like all the other mans. Like, oh yeah, just because it's a couple bad apples in the bunch, they like do some crazy stuff. Like, it's not me. Like, I care about my job. Like, people get like, I remember when they brought out Uber, it was more people like, you wanted more flexibility, you wanted to make a lot of extra money on the side, or you want to make it your job, you can do Uber. So you got a family to feed and everything like that. It is taken out of your pockets, but at the same time, I know.
Yeah, like why would you commit a crime when they literally have all your personal information?
Exactly. They can find you in a heartbeat. This is like basically like a crash dummy. You basically going on a crash dummy
mission. Yeah.
Yeah. So but yeah, like I said, like my co-host said, maybe they wanna. This is gonna help support more women, bring more women into this, bring more women drivers, so they can basically make more money. It'd be like an upcharge. I can definitely see an upcharge like Uber Black or Uber XL.
Uber Women.
Oh Lord!
Can you be a man and request a woman driver?
No, you can't. But you know what's funny about that? They're saying like the way that they're doing is that it's gonna be a woman's driver, but they're going off of your ID. And like if you are like one of the people that's part of like the LGBT community, or like, oh yeah,
if you identify as a woman,
you have an ID that says you're a female, then oops, you driving with a You got no. I mean, you personally
So it
actually.
might not be as safe for the woman driver.
Yeah,
Well, that's the risk they got to take in this America.
it's horrible. What I mean, it's crazy. There's no safe way. They know there's no safe way. But Lyft also does this also. But you haven't really heard any problems with Lyft. I mean, the man that do drive Lyft, forget man that drive Lyft. Like most people that do these apps, or like when you like dropping people off or like getting food, they do more than one at the same time.
Yeah.
Cause like you probably not hitting in one spot. Like I know people are like they have like Uber and they have Lyft, and then I think they have like one like Ship It or like Uber Eats. Like they're running like 2, 3 apps at the same time. So like no matter where they at, like they don't get a ding, 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 regardless. And all they do is like get on the app and
Oh
accept
yeah,
it.
yeah. I've seen them where they've been like they're on like two apps at once,
Yeah.
and then they'll like it'll be up for them to accept, and they'll look at one and the other and be like, oh, which one's gonna make me more?
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll decline the one and then accept the other one, or like close out the app and then accept the one.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's what I feel like more men are gonna have to do. They're gonna have to like do like basically you basically have to hustle. This is a hustle, a hustle. You grind. You gotta find a way. Like
I
you
don't
ain't.
know. I saw a video on someone that did Uber and they like drove for like 12 hours. So when you factor in how many miles they put on their car and how much gas they spent and how much they made, it was like, dang, I think it was worth it, but it doesn't seem currently. I don't know where he lived, but
Mm-hmm.
wherever he lived, it seemed like it wasn't worth it.
I can definitely, yeah, I can definitely see that. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this Uber women situation. Do you feel like it's not fair for the man? You kind of is discriminating against. And what about a man? Like, what if I don't want to drive with another man? They be talkative. They be trying to talk to me. What if they touch me?